I've added a couple of jQuery UI widgets to this page, an accordion and some tabs. But when I turn on Live View, I think you'll agree there's a bit of a problem. The text is far bigger in this accordion than it is in the rest of the page. Same with the tabs. And the other problem is that all the headings are grey. And if I scroll down a little bit further, I've got some links in here, but my links have now become a very dark grey. If you look in the computed section of the selectors pane in the CSS Designer, you begin to understand that actually there's quite a lot of problems with fixing the styles with a jQuery UI widget. There's a bewildering number of classes that are added dynamically to various elements. And if you look up in the Related Files toolbar, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 style sheets that have been added purely and simply for those two jQuery UI widgets. Now, if you're a dab hand at working with CSS, feel free to dive in and try to change it all, but it's a very big effort, I can tell you. And one of the problems is that although there are gradients here, although you can create CSS gradients without the use of images, jQuery UI does in fact use background images for its gradients. Also, most of the icons are a default grey. But actually, there's a very simple solution to this all, and it lies in this website. Just close Dreamweaver for a moment. It's jQueryui.com/themeroller. On the right hand side of the page, you've got all of the jQuery UI widgets, examples of them. And on the left hand side of the page, the various controls to roll your own theme. And when you've finished, you can then download it and use it directly in your own website. There are many options to go through if you expand these sections here. Any changes that you make in these sections are reflected in these examples here, so you can see exactly what it is that you will get before actually having to download it and test it in your own website. And I've discovered that a very quick way of creating a theme of your own is to go to the gallery. And here are some predefined themes. And one which is very close to the theme of the page that I've been using in my examples is this one, Le Frog. So I'm going to select Le Frog, and it changes it to that particular theme. Now, I don't like the idea of the content being against the green background, but I do like the green headings and the green tabs. So after selecting this one from the gallery, I then go to Roll Your Own and can start making changes there. So let's open Font Settings, and quite by chance it's using the same font family as I am. The only difference is that the size is 1.1 em. If I change that to 1 em, click away, makes the text a little bit smaller. It looks very small here, but it'll look fine when I get back into Dreamweaver. And then I'm going to open Content, and the background color and texture there, I don't like that, so I'm going to change that to white. And you can either try to select in here. I find it rather difficult to get the right one, but I know that white is 6 Fs, so F, 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 and press enter. There we go. But of course all the text has disappeared, so I need to just close that, and then the text here is all the zeros. There we go. So you can continue making changes, but actually for my purposes that's all I need to do. So it's just a question of download theme, and that takes me to a different page, the download builder. I'm interested only in the CSS, so it doesn't particularly matter which version I'm choosing. I'll take the latest stable version, then scroll down a little bit, and I'm going to deselect mouse and position. Remove mouse, I'm quite happy to do so, and remove position, yes, I'm happy to remove that too. I don't need any interactions. Now, it's possible that they were all deselected because I've been to this website before. If they are selected, you can just deselect all of those. And then it's accordion, and I don't want button, I don't want date picker or progress bar. I just want accordion and tabs. And then further down, I don't want any of the effects. I'm going to get rid of them all. So no effects, and in widgets just accordion and tabs. None of the interactions, and in UI core just core and widget. So we now need to download it and go down to the bottom. It's going to be a custom theme. I'm going to give this the name of DWCC LBV, Learn by Video, and then just download. So after you've downloaded, you need to unzip the files. Here it is, jQuery UI custom. Open that and then open the CSS folder, and there is my DWCC LBV folder. I just need to copy that and I'm going to paste it into the root of my exercises site. So I need to go to that site and just paste it there. So let's get back to Dreamweaver, and in the CSS Designer panel I'm going to expand this here, and I'm going to select jQuery UI core min.css and remove it by clicking the minus button, and the same with the other jQuery UI files. All of those style sheets have now gone. I'm now going to click the plus button, attach existing CSS file, and I need to browse for it. It's there in the DWCC LBV folder, and there are two versions. One is custom CSS and one is custom min CSS. All the white space has been taken out of that, so it's a smaller file. Just select that and click OK, then click OK to save that, and my page now has those new styles applied to them. And that, I think you'll agree, is a much faster and simpler way of styling jQuery UI widgets. To style my widgets, I went to this site, the jQuery user interface, the jQuery UI theme roller. I selected a theme from the gallery here and then made a few quick changes of my own before downloading the theme. Once I downloaded it, I unzipped it and opened the folder. It contains several other folders, but all you're interested in is the CSS folder. Then copy the folder in there into your site. Finally, in Dreamweaver, I removed all jQuery UI style sheets from my page and replaced them with my own custom style sheet.